Before Judy unveils this year's woolly worm forecast, let's take a look back at just how accurate those worms were last year by revisiting last year's forecast.
All right, it's time. Judy is back with the official woolly worm forecast.
Yes.
Okay, we need to break down the percentages though.
Right,
We
exactly.
kind of mentioned that earlier with what the different colors mean, so
Yeah, well,
let's hear it.
even though the woolly worm report does not have meteorological credence or veracity, 80% of the time they're right on target, generally speaking. 20% they're wrong. So you may decide which one you like after I give the percentages. Okay.
Okay.
So this year, from the abundance of worms that we got from everywhere, 75% were black and very dark brown. 15% were in the milder orange, multicolored light brown, and 15% were white, yellow, or gray. That's a pretty good shot at what precipitation is going to be like. So, after much worm study, the wool of the woolly worm tells you this. The 2022-2023 winter forecast, according to the worm, it's going to be a hot chocolate, cozy fireplace, warm socks kind of winter. In other words, downright cold.
Oh, no.
And you might get out your boots, your shovels, and your mittens because 15% of our woolly worms were the light colored, and they indicate a pretty decent amount of snow. And of course, the persimmon seeds agree with that. So it looks like it's going to be one of those cold, snowy winters. So
One to
there you go.
cozy up all the time.
Yeah.
Just get next to the fireplace and stay there.
That's right. So that's good. That's the way it's going to be. Now you can believe it, 80%, or you can say, well, 20% is going to be wrong. Depends on what you want. If you want snow and you want a winter, you're in good shape. If you don't, well, there's
Yeah.
always that error.
I think Grace and I agree that we are okay with snow on Christmas.
Yes,
Yes,
and then,
the holidays.
and then like summer.
and then like today, 60s
Yeah.
would be
Beautiful.
Yes,
wonderful.
perfect.
I would love
This
it.
kind of weather all year long. Okay, 100%.
I cannot actually tell the worms what to,
Right?
what to do or say. They say it themselves, and this year the majority of them were black
Well, and
and bushy, really fat little guys.
The majority of our snow last season came in February.
February,
So,
and the year before it was the polar vortex, I believe. So February is not, doesn't warm your heart like Valentine's Day.
no. I can remember saying last year when we did the report, when we thought we were going to get snow, oh
Right.
my goodness, the kids are going to be so excited to hear this woolly worm forecast. And then we did get snow days, and they had to do remote learning. They don't
Oh,
even
no.
get snow day anymore.
Total turn on snow days.
Oh, my children used to love
Yes,
that.
when you wake up and it's like no school.
Yeah,
Best
you
thing
can go-
ever. Go play in the snow.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my
fun.
gosh.
We can thank COVID for that, I guess.
Yes, I
So
think so.
we learn new ways.
Okay, well, a big thank you to all of your woolly worm
Yeah.
wranglers
Oh
out
yes,
there.
I'm so grateful every year and delighted that people want to share this with me, because I think they are delighted too. And if I'm recognized because of the woolly worm or associated with it, that's okay with me.
And
Yeah.
who
I
knows
love
how
it.
many future forecasters that we're developing through just this little
Yeah.
bit of their research, collecting those woolly
Right.
worms and checking out what they see.
Dermatologist.
There you go.
Exactly. I
There
couldn't
you go.
remember the word.
I
nor
love
could
the way you
it.
say it, Heather.
I know.
It just trips off your tongue.
But don't ask me to say woolly worm report. Then I'm going to struggle. So, okay, well, thank you so much.
Yes,
Okay.
I know so many people have been anxiously awaiting your appearance here on Stay Living to talk all things woolly worms. So bust out that hot chocolate and those fuzzy socks
Yes.
and get prepared now.
For that cold, cold winter.